Hey everyone, Ken here with Ken's Creations. Today we're going to talk about the new 2019 spring release from Therm-O-Web. All of the products are down below in the description. If you use these links, we do get some compensation, so thank you very much. First, let's talk about purple tape. Purple is the new blue. It is a must-have in any craft room. This is easy release, removable tape. It doesn't leave any adhesive behind, and it peels without ripping your paper. It is ideal for people who stencil, watercolor, die cut. It is awesome. No more slide and dies. You can even put it in a little ball and it unwinds and it's still usable. This stuff is a must-have. In fact, it's so popular, it has a spin-off. Say hello to Pixie Spray. This is stencil adhesive. It helps create flawless stencil design. It's light tack, repositionable, gently holds stencils in place, but won't tear your paper or leave sticky residue behind. You can reuse it, and let's show it with the new Metallics Gel. This is pure gold, glazed pewter, aged copper, champagne mist, white pearl, black ice, and the stencil pal. You can add beautiful metallic shine and incredible dimension to all your projects without heat. Metallic gel goes on smooth and is easy to apply. Simply apply metallics to stencil using the stencil pal or palette knife and let dry. Oh, it's gorgeous, you guys. And look, you can reuse the stencil. It is amazing. Up next, we're going to take a look at some other great things that they sent me in my little care package. Therm-O-Web is so good to Ken's Creations. We simply adore them. They sent us some transfer gel, which allows you to add foil to anything, some foil colors, and of course, some double-sided adhesive. This is great to use for die cuts so you don't have to add adhesive to it. You can put it on one side, run it through your die machine, and perfection. A new item they sent me is the glitter dust. Glitter dust is absolutely amazing. Comes in silver, gold, and iridescent. You can add a clear artistic spray infused with ultrafine glitter that will not warp your paper or project or bleed inks. It's perfect for adding a hint of sparkle and shimmer to any project. Now, I tried doing it on white in the gold, silver, and iridescent, and it didn't come up great, but look at it on black paper. That's beautiful. So once again, you have silver, you have gold, and iridescent. The iridescent has little flakes of color in it, some pinks and greens and blues, and it really shows up. It doesn't warp your paper, and it doesn't leave any residue behind. So I absolutely love this. You can use it on stuff outside, inside. It does show up a little bit better on darker papers, but it does not cover the ink. So this is really good news for people that have just done something in ink and they don't want to cover that. I think it's a must-have. I love it. It was a great addition from Therm-O-Web, and thank you very much. Now let's talk about probably my favorite release from Creativation, the Flock Transfer Sheets. You can add variety of texture and vibrant colors to any project without the mess of traditional flock powders. These unique flock sheet transfers when using Deca Foil Transfer Gel or Deco Foil Foam Adhesive Sheets and offer unlimited creative options when using your favorite stencils and dyes. They come in white latte, black velvet, think pink, orange glow, sunshine yellow, blue diamond, purple punch, and green envy. I'm running this die through my Anna Griffin Impress. Now, I did use their double-sided foam tape. I placed one of the foam sheets with the color side down on that, and then I ran it through on a piece of cardstock. Now, all I have to do is remove the adhesive from the top of that flock, and look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous without the mess. Now, no product release from Therm-O-Web would be complete without a Gina K Release. She has released her brand new stamp sets that are also a beautiful stamp and stencil, which we will get into in one sec. She has the Crazy Daisies and Petals and Wings. Each come with a stamp set, a die set, and a stencil set. And I'm not sure, but we'll show you what that is important. She also has a brand new shimmering gold foil sheet and white ribbon with silver lining. Her other ribbon is white and black with gold, and then the gingham in black and white. They also sent me one of my favorite products of her black cardstock, which is 100-pound cardstock, and her black foam squares and foam tape. This is great when you're making a card and you do not want to see those dimensions. However, the talk of the town was the new Glitz Glitter Gel. This makes projects sparkle. Glitz will add a spectacular three-dimensional layer of glitter to any project without flaking or falling off. Glitz goes on smoothly and is great to use with stencils and screens. Simply add Glitz to stencils using the Decofoil stencil pal or a palette knife and let dry. It comes in white, black, gold, sweet mango, red velvet, bubblegum, grass green, turquoise sea, and wild lilac. And with all of Gina K Design's colors, they mix and match perfectly with her cardstock, inks, and her foils, which makes it great. Let's showcase all of Gina K's stuff and do a project. I'm going to be using the petals and wing set, the dies that go with it, and the brand new stencil detail. I'm going to grab the butterfly out of there and stamp it using Gina K inks. Now, her inks are amazing. They come in 2 different sets on the Therm-O website, or you can get all of Gina K inks over on her site. I will use the turquoise sea and wild lilac to stamp 2 butterflies. And the reason I'm using these colors is I want to use the Glitz Glitter Gel that goes with them. I'm using a stamping tool just so that way I get enough ink on there. We'll start with the turquoise sea and move on to the wild lilac. Stamp this a few times, and then you have an option. You can either run this through the Anna Griffin Impress right now and cut it out, or we can do the Glitz Glitter Gel right away, which I could not handle the weight. So we're going to jump right in and show you how you can add glitter to these butterflies. Once you've stamped and dried, all you need to do is get the coordinating stencil from Gina K. I use some purple tape to secure it, and then just put some Glitz Glitter Gel. Doesn't take much. Put the excess back in the jar, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Now, it does take a few seconds to dry, so give it some time. We can turn our attention to the base of the card using Gina K Grass Green ink. And I'm going to grab the petal and wing stencil set. It has this beautiful vine. And I can use the Grass Green Glitz Glitter Gel and add a whole nother dimension to this card. Look at that. That's beautiful. We do need to run our 2 butterflies through the Anna Griffin Impress. Now, I found it a lot easier to ink, cut, then Glitz Glitter Gel. Sometimes your Glitz Glitter Gel is not completely dry, so when you run it through a machine, it does squish the gel. So I would say I learned that in this video. Wait till afterwards. We'll run both of those through my Anna Griffin Impress. It does a beautiful cut each time. And then all we need to do is add a sentiment and build the card. Now, I cannot say enough about this Glitz Glitter Gel. I saw this at Creativation. I was blown away. It is beautiful on cards and adds that shimmer people love. We'll pop both those butterflies out from their base, and let's go ahead and build this card. I'm using some grass green cardstock for an offset. We have our base of our card. I am going to add a little bit of sentiment in black, so I'm going to use some of Brutus Monroe's black ink, which is a great detail ink. I love this ink. I realized that my stamp platform was backwards, so I had to turn it around and fix it, but that's okay. Imperfection at best. We'll grab some foam squares and add those butterflies on the card so they pop out from the card. And you guys, this card was so easy to make, and the glitter really makes this card stand out. I absolutely am in love with this. I always say Gina K outdoes herself, and this year she did with the stencil and this Glitz Glitter Gel. It's a must-have. Tons of glitter in there. Of course, Brutus Monroe also has a brand new release. Decofoil and Brutus Monroe have teamed up again to create new custom designer toner sheets. These funky and fun foldable designs are created exclusively for Decofoil collection and contain 2 clear sheets and 2 white sheets per pack. Simply apply foil and run through a laminator to create beautiful, brilliant shine for backgrounds, cards, overlays, mixed media, and so much more. He also released a silver sketch, purple sketch, and green sketch, brand new transfer sheets in foil. They're gorgeous. Now, I am running this through the Royal Sovereign laminating machine. You just want to make sure your laminator is very hot. You have a carrier sheet, and sometimes you do need to put a cardstock under that to get it higher to the heating element to get a nice transfer. But look at these results. They're absolutely gorgeous in the silver sketch, purple sketch, and green sketch. Now, this was a huge release from Therm-O-Web, so I know this was a quick, short video going over all of it. However, if you want to see a full video going over all of these supplies, check out our YouTube channel. We do have a live video. It's about an hour and a half going over all of these amazing products. Once again, thank you for watching. You can find all of the links down below. When you use these links, they help support Ken's Creations, and we appreciate that. Thanks.